Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So today there was this 946 Div.3 contest and it will end in 6 minutes, and as soon as it ends there will be hacking phase will start. And as a lot of you were having doubts regarding this hacking phase, I thought I would just make a video explaining this with a live demo, I would say. So what I have done is I wrote some stress tests, means the test which might give TLE. So I have written some code for generating that test case in C++, and as soon as this phase ends I will try to hack some solutions, and you will see how I hacked it and what my strategy is. So for hacking stress test, that means getting a TLE verdict, you don't need a lot of thinking, I would say. You just need the understanding of constraints and what can be the worst test case for the question. And there is you can also filter submissions, accepted submissions, with execution time. So everything you have been provided with everything. You just have to filter submissions, go to the last submission whatever is possible, and try to hack it. Now hacking is something, first of all you should obviously focus more on solving those problems, but as this contest is unrated for me, I can skip solving some problems. I tried this first 5 problems for 1 hour I think, and after that I gave up, and now I'm recording this video. So but if you are an rated contestant for Div.3, till the contestant your focus should be on solving problems, not hacking. You can try that after the contest. And this in this Div.3 contest there is no penalty for unsuccessful hacks. So even if you cannot hack any solution, you won't lose some points, or you won't lose your rank will not increase. But in Div.2, Div.1, if you try to hack someone's solution, you will either gain 100 points, or if for a successful hack, and minus 50 will be a penalty for unsuccessful hack. So for Div.3 and Div.4 you must try it. It is you can learn a lot of things from it, like constraints, test cases, how author has written test cases, and a lot of things from the point of view of author of problems. So that's why you should at least try hacking in Div.3, Div.4 after contest ends. Obviously there is a 12-hour hacking phase and you can try it. You can also try getting a wrong answer verdict, but for that you have to read some codes, find test cases for which it fails. So it is a difficult process, but TLE is not that difficult. Just you have to understand how to get TLE, or how to, if there is any function in that code which generally takes time, how it for what test case it will fail. So that understanding is enough. And for test case, I would say there are 2 types of stress test. One is just one test case it contains, and all n elements in that test case itself. And second type of stress test would be t is maximum possible and n is also maximum possible. In first type of test case, t is 1 but n is maximum possible value. So these two can be different types of test cases which I use or which are enough. Now this second type of test case will be useful when there is a function which is getting called in each test case which is expensive. Now if it is getting called t times, obviously there will be TLE if it is enough expensive. So let's try to hack some solutions. First I will try B, then C. I don't think D is hackable, but let's try. So it generally takes some time to start the hacking phase, I think. Okay, so now they are visible, I think. I still cannot hack them, but I think it will still take some time. I can hack them now. So either I can just put so as you can see I had submitted 2 hacks. Let's see how are they successful or not. They are in queue for some reason. I think they are still processing this. Let's submit for some more. So as you can see, uh, the two of them have been successful. This is ignored because I think so. I hacked 4 solutions. Let's hack some more. So if you see that this is so easy to do, it is not something what we can say a lot difficult, and you can understand constraints. You can learn a lot of things from this. So I always suggest this hacking phase. You can try some writing some test cases. It will eventually improve your help you understand constraints while CP eventually improve your problem solving. So as you can see, I almost hacked last 6, I think yeah, last 6 solutions of problem B. I think I can do this C also. Let's hack the C, and for C I have written in solve3 function. So this is again, I will hack it. So this was pretty simple, I would say. The test of that question is also simple. For B, I just printed 2 into 10 raised to power 5 and characters, and they are just in cyclic order A B C D up to Z, and again starts from A itself. This was for B. Now for C, the same test case I have written. N, T is 1, N is 2E5, and AI is from 1 to N. And I don't think D is hackable because there is a huge gap between this time. Here as you can see 3999 ms, and time limit for this question was 4 seconds. So there are high chances of this getting hacked. But in case of D, I think last is 1825, and that might not be hackable. So yeah, I hacked last 6 problems, last 6 submissions of B, and I'm waiting for. Okay, so C was not hacked. So let's see his code if there is something which can be usable. He's creating. Okay, so this, I don't think if it is not hackable, then I don't think I can do anything. The test is the best test itself. The worst test is itself. I don't think I can improve it right now, but uh, definitely I B was, let's try some more B, I would say. For B again, this should be, and there are two options to hack it. One is just copy pasting the test case here, but it has some limitations that number of characters must be less than some, what we can say, some limit. So but there is no limit if you put generated test cases. So yeah, again this was also hacked. I think B is easily hackable. Let me try until I will get an unsuccessful attempt, then I will stop. And this is, if there is some hack for this solution, it will eventually get uh, failed system testing after contest. So it's not like I am making their solutions fail. Their solution will eventually fail after the contest ends, or this hacking phase ends and there is system testing. So yeah, it was unsuccessful, but I have another stress test, so I will try that. So for that, this should be solve 1, sorry, solve 2. So I don't think there is more hackable solutions. There might be, but there might be some changes in that. Let's try some Python solutions. Now let's try C problem. I think for C there are some Python solutions, Python or Java solution which might fail. Let's try this Java solution. There are higher chances of Java solution failing than C++ because Java is little bit slow than C++, and same for Python. Everyone is trying problem B, I think now. Are there any Python solutions? There are, but this is PyPy, which let's try. In Div.3 you can try as many tests as many times as possible because there are no penalties. But in Div.2, Div.1 there are penalties, so you have to remember that. Should I also try D? So let's try D. It's this also. For D, I think solve 4. There is long queue, I think, for I think they are resolving this submission, but both of them are different submissions. So and as of this contest, I would say first 3 problems were easy. Fourth one was somewhat implementation based, I would say. I didn't try E for a long time. I just made one submission which came to my mind first, and which was TLE, and then I just gave up. And then I think 10 minutes before I wrote all these test cases. So first 2 are for B. This 2, where 1 is when T is equal to 1 but N is 2 into E5, and then I'm just printing S of I mod 26. Similarly, in this case, T is 10 raised to power 4 but N is 20. Now why N is 20? Because in the condition of problem B, it was given that the sum of tests N over all should be should not exceed 2E5. So 2E5 equally distributed over 10 raised to power 4 elements for test cases would be 20. Still in queue. So this is second type of stress test. And for problem C, I just wrote 1 because I think that is the worst case itself, where there are maximum number of pairs, I would say, uh, three-dimensional tuples, a tuple with size 3, because in that question we have to work with 3 continuous elements. So if I create a map of these 3 elements, the worst case would be when there are maximum number of such tuples, and it would be when all the numbers are increasing basically. So that is the stress test itself. And you have to also remember that this cout space and handle also is important while you are using the generated test case output, because if they are not proper, so if I remove this and I will just print this, and at the end I will print handle, then you will get invalid input. So they are very specific to your question, so you have to write some specific code like this. So when I will print \n when the I is at the end, and else I will print space. Similarly, for problem D, I wrote 2 test cases as discussed here. One is 2E5, other is 10 raised to power 4 and 20. I think that's it from my side. You probably understood how to hack, what is hacking and everything. This queue will be resolved. I think this will take time, but for now I think that's enough. And if you learn anything from this, if it was helpful, you can like the video and let me know in the comment section. And thanks for watching.